Hello everybody, Nitpicker1 here, complaining about issues great and small for your entertainment, and today we're going to be talking about our picks for the top 5 best and worst Sonic games. And yes, I said we, because I got my friend Mal, aka TheMaleVolentOne. You should check him out if you want. I hear he's reviewing a man with a gun strapped to his hand. Weird, right? There are a lot of Sonic games. A ton of them, in fact. Just recently I was looking over them and realized just how many there really is. And with a franchise that has been oversaturated this much, there is bound to be some bad titles, and Sonic has had the worst of that. There are just so many damn Sonic games, like this one, and also this one. So today, we're gonna count down our picks for the best and the worst. Now, just some quick rules out of the way. We can only talk about games we have played. So Sonic Chronicles The Dark Brotherhood, you are in luck. And just remember, this is our own personal opinions. So that being said, Mal, really quick tell us who you are and we'll get started.
Sure, why not? As Cole said, I'm working on a marathon about everyone's favorite Blue Bomber, Mega Man. I also plan on doing some movie reviews, some album reviews, and maybe like a few guitar videos because, you know what, fuck it, I'm bored. Can we just get started, dude?
Let's talk about our top 5 best Sonic games. We're going to start with our top 5 best and do our worst last, you know, just to make things a little bit interesting. I have trash opinions, I know, but honestly, Sonic Lost World is really underrated. Don't get me wrong, it is an unpolished game and goes for some of the most generic level themes. Nah, silly, this isn't Green Hill, this is Whitney Hill, you doofus! But I think if it had more time in the oven, or maybe even a potential new game, I honestly think this would have been a much better game style. Don't get me wrong, the boost style is pretty good, but it's one of those gameplay styles that needs to come every now and then. And I think that's what Lost World was trying to do. Experiment with a new style so that way we could have a different style of gameplay along with the boost formula. Although if you wanted to do that, you could have just made Sonic Adventure 3, you know. But I digress. Sonic Lost World I think deserves the number 5 spot. While not very good, it truly had some great ideas I really wish got expanded upon. But it was only inevitable that the fans would hate it, so they would just go back to the boost formula. And get this shit! Okay, we're not there yet, we're not there.
I only care about Sonic and Smash 4, but Sonic Lost World, it's pretty good. For the Wii U and PC. I mean, you can turn off the grass in the PC version, but if you want to play the 3DS version, you gotta deal with this. I know, thank you to Some Call Me Johnny for this footage, even though we didn't really ask you, but we're gonna give you credit anyway because we don't want you to sue us. Look at him twist and turn like an idiot, trying to get the 7 mystical dragon emeralds. While Sonic the Hedgehog 1 is a cult classic and a massive fan favorite all around, because you know Sonic fans are fucking stupid, I prefer Sonic the Hedgehog 2, which came out a year later on the same system, dubbed Sonic Tuesday, because Sega's stupid and I want them to get snapped out of existence by Thanos because everything is just stupid nowadays! I personally think Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is the best in the trilogy. Yes, that's right, I said it's better than Sonic 3. And before you go in the comments saying that I'm wrong, I'm a piece of shit, and I need to get off the internet, first off, fuck off, you don't even know me. And second, let me explain why before you go crying to your moms and why I have bad opinions. Something about this game just feels right, you know? Sonic has the iconic spin dash, so you can choose whenever you want to go fast and how fast the game thinks you should go whenever you hit a fucking dash pad. That's something I wish that this game never introduced, because then we wouldn't have games like Sonic the Hedgehog 4. This game also brings us like iconic levels such as Chemical Plant, Knockoff Green Hill, Casino Night, You know what? We're gonna wipe that one from existence. Thanos, would you like to do the honors?
While I'm more of a fan of the 3D games, I gotta say Sonic 2 is pretty damn good, and much better than the first Sonic the Hedgehog with its pretty much punishing level design. But here you can actually go fast without being punished too much. You still get punished for mildly going fast and not thinking twice, but not as much as the first game. Every stage is like Green Hill Zone, easy to pick up and play, and yet just challenging enough, except Metropolis Zone, cause what the actual
Okay, Cole, it's time for me to get flamed in the comments because kids don't know how to respect opinions nowadays. Sonic Adventure, well, yes, a good game. To some extent, a great game. Has not aged well in the slightest, to put it nicely. And I know I'm a loser for thinking that Sonic Adventure is number 4. If we did number 10 through, 1 or whatever, sorry, I don't know how to math. I would actually, put this at number 7. I don't really care for this game that much. Well, yeah, and I think it's better than Sonic Adventure 2. Let's get that out there right now. I do have a good opinion, I think. It's better than Sonic Adventure 2. Cole, cut out the part where I stuttered, please. There are things I like about this game. For starters, Sonic feels great. And I know I'm gonna get some backlash like, they control the same, what's the difference? Sonic in this game feels better than he does in Sonic Adventure 2. He's more floaty, but he's extra floaty, but that leads to more precise controls, and I'm okay with this because of the fact you can make a jump that you would never make in the game like Sonic Unleashed or Colors or Generations, because guess what? Those games don't have that great of controls when you're not going fast. Another thing I will also give this game is the soundtrack. Just listen to this. One more thing before I kind of get pretty much nitpicky. Yeah, sorry, Cole, I'm doing your job. The level design, for the most part, is actually pretty solid. We have levels like Emerald Coast, Windy Valley, Speed Highway, because it made it into Sonic Generations. Okay, so did Emerald Coast, but no one cares about the 3DS version unless it's for that big ARM remix. Now it's time for me to get nitpicky. I think this game is bugged up the ass. No one can deny that. This game is extra buggy. Like, I'll clip through the floor at some point. And another thing I'll point out is that the voice acting is really shit, but I can't really complain too much because this is the first 3D official Sonic game. Fun fact, this sounded like Jason to little 7-year-old me because the first time I heard Sonic talk was in Sonic X. And I've been a Sonic fan since I was 5. God, fucking kill me. 12 years. Anyway, here's Cole's shitty opinions because I'm done. Bye!
As you can no doubt tell, Sonic reached his peak low. Twice. With the release of Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric, people weren't too happy with the franchise. So in 2017, where else was there to go but back to the basics? A completely new revamp of the classics back on the Genesis with a new game with the Saturn's hardware in mind. You get the most colorful environments made from the sweat and tears of Christian Whitehead's team. Love you, man. While I do admit that Sonic Mania is a pretty great game, I gotta admit it's not the greatest. I can agree that it's the most consistent, but it's not the best Sonic game ever made. Not even the best Sonic game in a while, really. Sonic Mania is a really great game, but it's not the godfather of Sonic or anything. Honestly, I just see this as a really great love letter and full of Genesis charm. It even got re-released with an art book, a holographic cover, and the Genesis reversible cover. To be honest, I think this should have said Saturn though, but hey, what you gonna do? Oh, and I don't think this game really needs a sequel. Not that it doesn't deserve it, but if you make a sequel, it'll lose the charm. Wait about 4 to 5 years before the next game. Sega, don't milk this like you did Sonic Advance.
I agree with you for the most part. I'd probably put Sonic Mania at number 3, but hey, what can you do? Now, in terms of the overuse of level designs or assets or level themes, because, you know, people love to complain about a green hill texture being in a seaside hill level because Sonic fans don't know what they want. It never really held the game back for me. And I mean, like, I know there's only like 4 original zones, which makes me cry a little inside because, you know, Studio Octopus is the best level in the fucking game. But, you know, I wish there were more original level designs and music tracks, because a lot of it is just remixes. I'm not complaining because, ooh, T-Lopes. T-Lopes, my boy. Please make a... I don't know what I want to say. His music's just that good. Also, Mighty and Ray are amazing at Sonic Mania, and please get Sonic Mania Plus if you decide to ever play Mania, for the 2 of you that haven't played it. Okay, bye-bye.
Sonic's first adventure in 3D, not counting Sonic R because that's a racing game. And while I still think that game is fun, it's not a game I would admit is my first 3D game ever. Sonic Adventure is pretty damn good with its charm and simple fun. However, you can get absolutely lost in the world, and that sounds good, but no, I mean you actually get lost. If you try to play this game with no prior knowledge, man, I feel so sorry for you. But honestly, I consider the game to be a great game, and honestly the best style of Sonic we have seen yet. The adventure formula is honestly my favorite style, and I think Sega should go back to it for more games. But all in all, with its colorful set pieces, fun level design, fun bosses, this game is pretty great. Now come on Sega, get on that Sonic Adventure remake, hot damn!
So, I know some of you are going to disagree with me when I say this, but Sonic Colors is what we needed after Sonic 06 and Shadow the Hedgehog pretty much killed the franchise. And while it didn't really come back until Generations, this was still a good start after Unleashed, because Unleashed got it halfway right. You see, the Warthog wasn't really at what anyone wanted, so we kind of just said, okay, half of Unleashed is good, even though I like the entirety, but whatever. Half of Unleashed is fine. Just get rid of the other half and the game would be great, even though it would be really short. Well, you have Sonic Colors to think for that. Sonic Colors is basically a game released in 2010 for the Nintendo Wii and has a Sonic Rush style counterpart for the DS. Yeah, I know. And that game has its own changes, but I'm going to be talking about the Wii version because the Wii version, to me, is obviously the better game. The story's nothing special. It's about as simple as it actually needs to be. Eggman's up to no good, capturing aliens to power his amusement park. Sonic is a good guy. He has tails. He must stop Eggman. Plot over. Yeah, there's no monster of the week here. There's no multiple character bullshit. There's, like, you don't even have to get the chaos symbols. It's a simple story from beginning to end, and at the end you fight Eggman as normal Sonic with the help of the mystical Fruit Loops. Yeah, I swear I'm not high. Sonic Colors is a blast from beginning to end. I don't think it's the best Sonic game, in my opinion. It's number 3, but hey, whatever. I guess I have different opinions than everyone else nowadays, because everyone else seems to hate the game. Now, here's my question. Where's Sonic Colors 2, Sonic Skittle Adventure? I'm just wondering, because this game, once you eat Skittles while watching the opening, you feel like you're high as fuck.
While I do agree with you somewhat, I do have to admit that I don't really think this game is all that great. It's decent, don't get me wrong, but I kinda don't think it's in my top 10, to be honest. Maybe my top 15, but not my top 10, because I gotta be honest, this game really is kinda boring in its level design. The main factor of this is because it's 2D. Instead of Sonic Colors, it should have been Sonic 2D, I don't know. Because 80% of this game is in basically 2D, so it gets kind of boring after a while. And these stages, man, they're so super short. Anyway, I'll review this game at some point, so you'll get my full opinions. But let's just move on before someone gets mad at me. Team Sonic Racing is a racing game, and a charming one at that, filled with the fan service to the brim, customizables for your kart with plenty of stages for your Sonic fetish, and honestly, it's just a great kart racer with team mechanics, which is a gameplay styles first, minus Crash Tag Team Racing, but we don't talk about that game.
It's a kart racer. Enough said.
Enough said.
Haven't spent much time with it, but it's pretty good. I mean, I would say that Sonic is like All-Stars Racing and Transformed are better, but that's because I haven't really played the game that much, and I stole it from you whenever you gave me your PS4 login, so hey, whatever. Now, where's Vector's Racing Adventure to find the computer room? Sonic Unleashed is a fantastic game, and I'm the only one that thinks it's that good aside from PitbullFan77. I don't even know if he makes videos anymore. But, let me just give you some insight, okay? Alright, let's go! Sonic is breakneck speeds fast. He makes me motion sick. He makes me, look how fast he's going. So Sonic goes extremely fast, and he's very agile. You feel like you're Sonic. And it doesn't help with Jason Griffith's amazing voice acting in this game. It's just like, you can tell Sonic is having fun on this world adventure. But, I jumped the gun a little bit. The game was released in 2008 for the PlayStation 3, Nintendo 360, the Wii, the PS2, and my favorite, the phone! What? Come on, I'm not the only one that loves this version. So, with that being said, let's go back to me gushing about this game, alright? Sonic Unleashed is a thrill ride, okay? I know I said that before, but I can't really get my thoughts together because this game's just that good. It's a thrill ride. The level design, well, yes, it's mostly consisting of hallways. I will not defend Unleashed for that. It's pretty linear. There are alternate paths, but they're still hallways because they got the level design from Sonic Rush. Levels like Windmill Isle, word that I can't say. Apodos Day. Yeah, sure, we'll go by the continents. Even though, these are racist continents, because fucking Spagonia is supposed to be Italy. In terms of nitpicking, we're gonna do Cole's job once again and say that the Werehog was very unnecessary and did not need to be added to the game. I will forever defend that because of the fact that if you wanted to emulate a fighting style thing that isn't Smash Bros. For Sonic, if you want to emulate something, and emulate like DMC or Bayonetta. I think Bayonetta was out at this time. Don't go after God of War, because you know God of War's slow as hell, bro. Why would you even go after that game? It's not even really that good. I know, I'm full of bad opinions today. Please end me. And listen to this soundtrack. It's a blast all the way through. Alright, just go buy the game, have fun. Please get it for the PS3 or Nintendo 360.
While I do agree that the game can be exhilarating, if only the frame rate could keep up, because good lord, the frame rate could just completely dies in this game. And we gotta talk about half the game, the Werehog. I honestly don't find it as bad as other people, but I gotta admit that it's pretty unnecessary and even boring. Every time I play as the thing, I'm always like, oh, this is fine and all, but when do I get to play as Modern Sonic again? But honestly, it's a good game. Just personally not in my top 5. Maybe top 10, not top 5. Was there really any doubt? Sonic Generations is a great game and features the best damn level design in the entire franchise. Sure, it borrows from previous games, but it's at least picked the good ones. Modern Sonic is just so fun to blast off and boost away, and it's just so exhilarating, and it's fun to find new pathways, and it has some great replay value. Honestly, Sonic Generations is the best game in the Sonic franchise for its fast gameplay, superb level design, that's fun to explore. What's better than Sonic Generations, honestly?
Sonic Generations is fucking great. While I know it uses nostalgia to actually fuel its greatness, that wasn't really enough to hold the game back for me. In fact, a lot of the levels they've redesigned for modern Sonic, and now even classic Sonic, were so much fun to just speed through and play over and over again. While I will be the first to admit I don't really go back to classic Sonic at all, modern Sonic is a thrill ride. Not to the degree of Unleashed, but it's still fun. It's the same gameplay, and there are things here that I think Unleashed could have benefited from. Like, for example, the drift. The drift here is so much better than it is Unleashed. And I will say this, the PC version is the version everyone needs to get because of the mods. The mods are ridiculous. This game is still getting supported today. While there are some mods that will make you want to question your life, like the penis mod, why the fuck is like this? There are mods that are legit good, like the Mega Man X mod is fantastic. I have so much fun playing as that character mod.
Well, that's gonna be it for today. This video got a little too long, so we're just gonna split this into 2 parts. Join us next time for whenever we talk about our top 5 worst Sonic games. And believe me, we're gonna have some scary ones. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss part 2. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.